So I feel like I owe everyone a little bit of an explanation. Um, I've been putting out more videos than usual, and well, sometimes that can signal the end of things, and I want to specify no, it does not. Um, there is a madness to the method, and I say it that way uh, on purpose. Uh, First off, the Shipyard was originally founded as a geek list on Board Game Geek where I was writing reviews of every ship that came out. It was much easier to do back then. Then the videos took off. And I enjoy making the videos. I really do. And I have not kept up the written reviews. Um, but the thing is, I want a complete record of every retail item, every item that has been made for this game. And I got to a point where I looked at the list and I said, hey, there's like 20, 30 items left. Well, there's like 20 days left in December. I can do that. Um, take out weekends, and I'm at like 15 ish publishing days. So that's basically doing two a days. Toss in the occasional custom video, maybe a top 10 list card of the week on Monday morning type thing. I think it balances, and I think I'll finish the reviews by the end of the month. I actually haven't done a full schedule to plan that out, and I should. But I want it going on record. So so the second thought is, okay, what do I do then? How do I continue to produce meaningful content, not just fluff content, meaningful content? Well, one, I think card of the week is still something to discuss. Um, Two, I think top 10 lists are fun. And I do think that they mean something because they generate conversation. Um, they they create an environment where we can discuss things. Three, I think I like to think that since the first reviews on this channel were published back in, I believe, 2015, that a fair bit has changed in the game. There was a rules update and a lot of differences. And if I were to go back and re review cards, expansion packs from those days, I would probably have a different take on a lot of those things. So I don't think by any means that I'm out of content. I do think that I'm out of daily content, and that corresponds to life. Um, in January, provided things go the way they're supposed to go, I should be starting my student teaching. With that comes a lot more time investment into being a teacher in a classroom, supervising students, whether that be in person or virtually. But it's going to be me lesson planning and watching a teacher give lessons to start, and then giving lessons while being supervised, and then ultimately giving lessons. So I will have much more responsibility in life and not have the same time to dedicate to this channel. Now, that's not saying I'm giving it up. No, by no means would I do that. But what it's saying is life will hit a point where priorities have to be placed on my career, and the shipyard has always been a hobby, a wonderful hobby, a lovely hobby, and something that I want to make sure is sustainable, but not something I want, not something I want to feel like I have to do every single day. Um, and then, when new content does come out, be it from WizKids or from custom creators, I will be here. And I will be one of the first ones bringing news. I will not have an instantaneous turnaround, but I will have less than a 48-hour turnaround, I'll tell you that. Um, product comes out, I get it in my hands, and we'll make that happen. So, there's good things. There's good things coming. And of course, you all, well, at least some of you, but I will generalize to say you all have been with me in some form or fashion since 2014, um, when I started on State of the Federation. That's when I became a public figure with this game. Um, who knows? Some of you might know me from my Bits of Board Game blog way back in 2011. That would be something if anybody knew me from back then. I know one person did, Richard Bliss, um, but that's going way, way, way back. Anyway, um, so the shipyard is not going anywhere. There will be a transformation in time, but it's not. It's one that I've always been planning for. It's one that I've said, okay, this is a period of my life where I can come back and devote a lot of attention to the channel, to making sure that there is a record of everything here. Um, and at some point, it will come from being way up here videos all the time to a sustainable level where you will consistently hear from me, because I don't ever want to go back to a year plus of radio silence. That's not healthy. Um, and I miss it. So, yeah. Um, Plus, with the Reformation, tournaments, Troy, all of that, there's a lot to look forward to. There's a big community involvement in all of this stuff. And um, we have future plans for the direction of the game. Um, it all just kind of happened. I never quite meant for it to happen like that, but it all just kind of came together. So yeah, that's that's kind of a state of the shipyard, a rationale for why all the videos. Um, Not that anyone was necessarily asking, but um, I think it was something that was at least worth covering. Uh, and if you don't like that answer, well, consider it a an early Christmas gift and something I want to do for you all who are watching, who have continued to support me uh, by watching and interacting and leaving comments, because that keeps motivating me to do what I do. And I mean what I say at the end of the videos. Thank you all for watching. Because and I've said it before, I'm just a guy who had stuff to say, who has stuff to say. But I sit here and talk to my mic and my webcam and record my thoughts. and you all say, "Hey, what you have to say is worth watching." Um, and the truth of the matter is, if somebody else did this, I would sit and watch what you had to say. I would love to listen to more people talk about Attack Wing. And um, it doesn't take a whole lot to do what I do. I've got a USB mic stand, and a computer webcam. Uh, I've done fancier things in my life. I've got the camera, the digital camera, the camcorder, the tripod that goes with it, the external mics and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's all boiled back down to a USB mic and a webcam and a computer. But you know what? There's editing software, and there's free editing software for audio, which is always a good thing. So, yeah, um, I will end it there because nobody ever watches me ramble for 12 minutes. So, anyway, thank you. If you have gotten this far, really, thank you. And until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. As for me, I'll be writing a literature review this weekend on the start of my master's thesis. Yay! All right, if you really care that much, you can message me about it, and I'll tell you about it. All right, take care, guys. Bye.